Guys, my name is Megan. If you don't know who I am, I'm a 24-year-old woman. I was born in Florida, came up to Ohio when I was younger. I'm a mommy, I'm a Leo. I love to do TikTok, but I want to do a little bit more. And Sunday, I got a sign because I have sat down and tried to make this video over 100 times. Today, I tried 5 times. I literally tried to do it 5 different times, and it's just, I'm not saying what I want to say, and it's just not working. But Sunday, the sign was, why are we so scared to give our testimony? Rejection, shame, guilt. What is it? And for me, it's all of those. I'm almost 3 years clean of all drugs and alcohol, and I have still yet to give my lead. Like, what is that? That's crazy. But if I can help one person make the right choice, and I want to do that. Because a lot of people, especially if you're younger, you don't realize that a decision you or your friends make can affect you for the rest of your life. A little backstory. My mom was basically a single mom. She was in 2 serious relationships. One of them was a domestic violence relationship, and she's gotten out of that, and she's doing really good now. Um, but yeah, she raised us with morals and values, and I really admire my mom's strength and the way she did things. She lost a daughter before me or my sister. My very first sister, her oldest, died of SID. So my mom was a very protective mom. She would have wrapped us up in bubble wrap if she could. But growing up, we were always outside. We loved four-wheeling. She loved cooking out, watching movies. We take the TV and watch football shows. We mud. We had pools, volleyball nets. She'd make us mazes. Like, we just had a good time. I loved school. School, I took like a job. I took it like a job. I was very, very serious about it. I had perfect attendance, straight A's almost every single year. I had a 4.0 GPA. I was nominated for a scholarship, a full ride to OSU. That's Ohio State University. I was a band geek though, so I did get bullied a lot. I had braces. I had frizzy hair. I didn't fit in with my dad's side. They're all like blonde hair, blue eyes, and I just felt like I didn't fit in there. And then I felt like I didn't fit in school. And then I started to get to the age where I liked boys, but I didn't want to kiss them. So I get called prudes and this and that. And then I also remember running home from school, and this kid threw rocks at me and it blacked my eye. And this other kid threw me down in the snow. And like, I just remember feeling not enough or not wanted. Like, what was so wrong with me why I couldn't fit in? It just really, I don't know. It pushed me to start hanging out with older kids. Why? I don't know. I don't know why older kids, but with that comes doing things that older kids are doing, which is smoking pot, drinking. And right now, if you're a 14, 15, even 16-year-old girl and you're dating an older man, or you think you're mature enough to date a 19-year-old, you're not. Hate me now, thank me later. I'm telling you, you're not. Just slow down. Slow down. And if you're a 19-year-old man preying on a little girl and grooming them, that's what it is. I've been groomed. I know that's a very sensitive subject, but it's actually crazy. Like, they don't want a woman of a mind of their own. They want a little girl that's going to follow them around and do whatever they want. And that's who I was. I started doing things that was against my morals or my values, and smoking, and I hated the way weed smelled, but I just wanted to fit in. I was craving that. And looking back on my life, I'm not blaming no one, but when an older man was involved, a lot of things went wrong. And if you're in between 2 decisions right now, and one seems like a bad path, but you won't feel lonely, and one seems like a good path, but it seems a little lonely, take that good path, love. Take it, because those friends aren't going to matter. Those people aren't going to matter, and I promise you that popularity doesn't matter, but those things and those choices that you do will stick around forever, even what other people do. When I was 18 years old, my ex-boyfriend murdered a man because he was tired of being sick on drugs. Did I skip a part? Yeah. I was in a domestic violence relationship. And it went from pills to press pills to straight fentanyl. And I was on that fentanyl for years. Well, money runs out sometimes. And he was tired. And it was supposed to be a drug deal, I thought. And it became a homicide. So not only mentally do I hear screams and see blood and I have to deal with that, I got arrested and I got charged for that. And I'm 24 years old, so now when I apply for jobs, people are looking at me like I'm the one that pulled the trigger. They treat me like I'm the one that did that. And it's shameful. It's embarrassing. It's sad. Like, that's not who I am. That's not anything I would do. If you know me, you know I wouldn't do that. I was getting death threats. People were saying they were going to hang me outside the courthouse. People were saying so much about me. And when I went to jail for that, I was about to kill myself. I remember calling my mom to tell her goodbye, and she was like, I can't lose another daughter. And it was like I got straight punched in my gut. I can't even explain this other than that. Like, God told her to tell me to hold on, and I did. A girl with AIDS, like, that's scary because that can kill you if it's blood to blood, and a fight is bloody. She wanted to jump me because my bond was low, because they asked if he was on the docket and gave him a $1.5 million bond and gave me a $25,000 bond. I was on the news. My family that I haven't talked to for years in Florida seen this, and this poor man lost his life over what? Nothing. So I'm telling you how it can go from you're playing the freaking trombone and trumpet and clarinet and dancing in the rain with your friends to holy shit, what just happened? The wrong people and wrong places can get you there. They can get you there. Well, I ended up getting on probation a year and a half later. I fought that case, and the family decided that they went up there and told them that they didn't think I did anything and that they didn't want me to be in trouble. And instead of running away from drugs, I ran to drugs. I was trying to cope, and I hurt people along the way. I started stealing. What? Not from my family, but from people I loved, for sure. Yeah, it's just been a crazy ride, right? Like, and I'm just like running around, and I stopped checking in on probation, and I'm just tired again. I'm ready to die again. 2 days before I got arrested, the very last time, I was praying that I got in a car crash and died. And that's serious to me because when I was 15, I got in a car accident with this strange man that me and my sister from Facebook got in the car with, and he wrecked us. I had to wear a neck brace forever. So I know, like, I wasn't just some dumb young girl just praying for a car accident. Like, no, I was tired. I was in and out of detoxes. I just couldn't get it right. Well, the last time there was this weird feeling, and the day I got arrested, the night before, something bad happened to me, and I was just tired. I was just done. But when I get into this jail cell, there is these pretty women, younger, my age, laughing, having fun. And let me tell you, these women shaped my mind to explain that, like, I can do this and, like, I can do better. I started putting my head in the Bible. And they talk about when you work an AA program that you can have a spiritual relief or spiritual awakening. I had that. That's what made me want to get sober. There was something shifted inside. It went from needing drugs every minute of every day to never wanting to touch it again. And that's something powerful. That's something strong. And please, I'm not telling you this to judge me, because a lot of people judged my mom for having an addict daughter, her friends, and their kids end up becoming addicts or someone they loved, or it does not discriminate, okay? It really doesn't. You could be a nurse. You could be the president. It does not. Dancing with the devil is very scary, and all you have to do is have like some chemical imbalance or just the allergy and take the right drug of choice or alcohol, and that can bring out the worst in you. So please do not judge when you see someone holding a sign because they're homeless. Like, let me tell you, I have dealt with homelessness, domestic violence, sexual abuse, sexual assault, bullying, peer pressure, addiction. I have dealt with a lot of things, and I've never, just because I'm clean, I'm not better than anyone. It takes 1 second to build everything you worked for years. So never forget where you come from, or never forget where you could be. So now I work a beautiful AA program. I am a mommy. I am absolutely okay with my life. I had my first office job. I've gotten my first car off the lot. I got to spend the last 2 years of my grandma's life sober. She got to see me. I went home to her, and I got into another probation program, which was very intense. It's very hard, but they are angels. Me and my mom are best friends. I can mean what I say. My accomplishments are more on the inside than on the outside. Just being able to talk to someone without wanting anything, or just being a genuine person and wanting to give back. That's what I'm happy about. I'm happy about my heart. But yeah, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. And I'm going to link my work email on here. So if you're afraid to call, or if you want to talk to someone, or anything, you can email me. I'm going to start on my TikTok. It's Madness with Megan. And I think every Saturday night I'm going to make a live meeting. So that way you can go anonymously. It doesn't matter, but it's just a swipe on the phone versus having to make the first step and walk out the door. But if you're scared and you're tired and you're ready, I promise you, I used to think that sobriety wasn't for me, and now I can't see my life any other way. I promise you, it gets so much better. And it is hard, but I want to trade 1,000 good days on drugs than one bad day sober. I mean that. There's just so much more peace, and there's so much more to life than just you're living to survive. And if you're going through depression, or you just feel like it's the end, just keep holding on. You never know what's in store. And I don't get too religious usually on social media, but God definitely saved my life. There's miracles that I can't explain that I have felt, and I know God is my higher power, and He's just saved my life, and I owe Him for that. So please don't give up. Please keep going. And if you feel lonely, reach out. You never know who's going through the same thing, or who's been through worse. We're not here forever. We're not promised tomorrow. So please tell someone you love them. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss. Send them a text. Give them a call. Whatever it is, just tell them you love them. Like I said before, if there's two paths, one seems a little lonely, but it seems better for you. One seems a little rocky, but you got some friends. I promise you, take the better one. It's okay to be lonely, because at the end of the day, if you take that rocky one, and they're not even going to be your friends anyways, or you don't even want friends like that. We all make mistakes. It's just what you do with them and how you learn from them. Lessons are blessings. I love y'all. I am going to have a podcast. We're going to talk some stories. We're going to have some fun. It will be Talking Madness with Megan. If you guys want to join, I'm making my website now. I don't know how this video is going to go. I just know that I needed to get it out, and I can make another one and edit it or whatever, but I just really needed to do this. I love y'all so much.